What is going on, everyone?
What's
Appreciate you
up?
joining us today. On today's live, we're actually going to be talking about the top mobile home investing expectations versus the actual reality. We get a ton of emails and DMs from new mobile home investors, and we just want to set the record straight with you guys.
We want to bring it to you real, bring it to you raw. We get a lot of questions about, what should I expect? Or is this real? Is that not real? There's a ton of stigma when it comes to mobile homes in general, and especially mobile home investing. So we wanted to just talk about those. We want to give you guys the reality. This is not.
What's up, Twan? Appreciate you
What's
joining us.
up?
Good morning.
We don't want to sugarcoat anything. We want to make sure that you guys understand what you're getting into. We really, really are passionate about helping people
Good
get
morning to
started
you.
with mobile home investing. So good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us live.
And guys, we come to you humbly. We are not know-it-alls on this journey. We are still learning it all ourselves. And we know there's a lot of individuals out there that are new to mobile home investing. And we just want to do our part to help spread this information. I want to join, but scared. What advice do you give those on the fence? Man, do what you're doing right now. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Do what you're doing right now. Tune in and just continue to learn as much as possible. Take as much action as possible. Get a blueprint. Find someone that you resonate to. Find someone that has the results that you're looking to have yourself, and simply put in the work, take the action, take that leap of faith. Miss J, hello, what's going on? Good morning.
Hey.
What's going on, Twan? Good morning. Appreciate you guys joining in. If you guys are new to the channel, if you guys are getting value from this channel, please give us some likes, man. We really want to know that this value that we're providing is helpful.
Yeah, and if you're on the fence, this is a great video for you to turn into, because we're going to break some of the myths. Maybe this will help you just think through some things. And it's not all cookies and cream. We're not going to lie about it. It's not perfect. You're just going to get out there and find the
Hey,
perfect home.
Shayla, new member of the family.
Woohoo,
Thank you for joining. She just joined on Monday.
Yes.
Welcome to the family.
But we want to make sure that you guys understand what you're getting into, but still,
morning, Gina.
you see all the results. You see how excited people are about this. You see, the massive results a lot of our students are having. So with the right work, with the right mindset, you can accomplish a lot.
And as always, guys, if you are new to this channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. You want to be notified, hit that bell so you're notified of videos we post every week. And then, if you get value from this channel, if you get value from today's video, go ahead and smash that like button. Jessica, I follow you guys. Thank you. We appreciate it. So,
Thank you.
Mike B, we're still getting people in. Happy Wednesday from Phoenix. Mike, what's up, man? We're actually in Scottsdale right now.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Coming to visit, coming to check on a few properties that we've got under contract. So
business is booming, guys. Business is booming.
Not stopping, not slowing down. So let's jump right into it. So the first expectation we hear a lot of students have, or a lot of people think, is that mobile home prices are cheap. Like, you're gonna find these homes for under $5,000 all the time. And what's the reality of it?
The reality of it is, a lot of mobile home deals that you're gonna come across are not cheap. I'll just be transparent with you guys. I would say somewhere around 70 to 80% of our deals are also not cheap. They're not cheap. They're not under $5,000. And that's why, we really stress to focus on using no money strategy, so that you're not always only looking for deals under $5,000.
Absolutely. It's really, really important to have multiple strategies to still be able to serve. And that's the big thing. A lot of people getting into this, they see, the free homes, the homes for $1,000, and those are definitely out there. It's just a matter of finding those properties, but they're not the most abundant as far as finding the cheap properties. We've found that having multiple strategies, still being able to help someone that maybe wants retail or more for their property, if it's in good condition, they should get more for their property. So I know in the beginning we threw a lot of lowball offers at people, and we just learned that just doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah.
And so, mobile homes can be cheap, but they're not always cheap. And so you gotta kind of expand your mindset about how can I serve versus, I'm just gonna find the cheapest home on the block.
Yeah, it's all about leveraging your time and leveraging your knowledge. I always say this: leverage your time, leverage your knowledge, go out there and serve. You don't always have to leverage your wallet to get deals done, guys, because the fact of the matter is there's gonna be more people out there that you're gonna be able to serve, but they're still going to want, retail price, or at least close to it, going into the future.
Yeah, so expectation number 2 is that park managers are going to be your main lead source. And we thought this at the beginning, and it can be a great lead source. But what's the reality, Jay?
The reality is, if you're doing this part time and what's going on, Sunseeker, happy Wednesday to you as well. If you're doing this part time and you don't really care about scaling your business, great. You can go to Park Managers and find deals. But the only thing that we don't like about that only lead source option, oh boy, Quan is on here. Good morning.
Yay.
Good morning. We'll get through these comments in a moment. But the only issue that we find just with having Park Managers, your main source of income, is that, main source of leads, is that it's not predictable. It's not necessarily scalable as well. You're kind of like having to, always, I call it not necessarily begging, but you're always kind of like waiting on the park manager to give you some good news. There's a lot of park managers that are out there that are not investor friendly as well. So we like to rely on our own forms of marketing, Park Managers being one of them, just not solely reliant on Park Managers because it's not easy to scale that.
Yeah, and of course, like you said, it's still a great form of marketing. Check in with the managers that you've built relationships with, and stay in communication with them. And sometimes they give you slamming deals, but when you really get into this business and you're like, hey, I want to take this from doing one deal a month to maybe 3 deals a month, you can't just keep bugging all the park managers and expecting that to get a different result. Yeah. You've got to think about how can I get in front of those motivated sellers, and that's what we really stress to our students.
Yeah, we appreciate the comments, the likes. One of the emails we got recently was, man, we love you guys live, but you never take a lot of time to answer the comments, so we're going to make it a point today to answer as many as possible if I can figure this thing out.
Let's see. Questions, drop them down. Let us know also, where are you located? We always love to see where all the people are located on the live, on our channel. There's people even out of the country that are joining in and learning about mobile home investing, which is really exciting. So let us know where you're at.
Jessica says a lot of gems. Mike says good deal. Let's see what else we got in here. Hello, guys. I'm South Florida. How can I join you? There's some network in Florida. The largest network that we know of as far as the fastest growing is our own Trailer Cash Academy on Facebook. What you can do is join us. There's going to be a link below this video. You can watch our free webinars, a ton of information in there. Apply. Our team will take care of you as well.
Yeah. In Florida, there's so many opportunities in Florida. We've got a huge network of students in Florida working together, partnering together. So we would love to have you be a part of what we're building here.
Ephedema, y'all look good. Thank you for always providing this valuable information. I'm looking forward to getting my feet wet.
We're
looking forward to serving you as well. Yes. There's a lot. We got Chicago in here, Virginia, Texas, Alabama, Santa Maria, California. Is this a good place for investing in mobile homes? Absolutely is. You're going to be looking at some of the no money strategies though. Fix and flipping, buying those homes to buy and hold as well is going to be a challenge because of the prices out there.
California's more expensive, but there's so many mobile home parks in California. So it's like there's tons of opportunities.
Houston, South Carolina, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Florida. How do I do it without being a landlord at the mobile home? So without being a landlord, what we like to focus on is owner financing.
Owner financing, seller financing. We are the bank. We are not the landlord. Do not call us when the toilet's broken. We just collect our payment each and every month, just like the bank does. So we train that strategy. That's one of the 5 strategies we train in our program.
I love it. Philip says, facts, there's a strategy out there for every deal. You're absolutely right. There's so many strategies out there. It's all about marrying it with what the seller needs and always looking to bring value. We'll get back into these comments in a second. There's a lot of individuals. People are saying Test, Michigan, Mississippi, Detroit, Ohio.
A couple people in Virginia.
Hugh says, no doubt, y'all nice. Hey, man, we appreciate it. But we want to get back into the value for you guys. Let's get into number 3.
Expectation number 3 is that simple and fast means easy. We hear that all the time, like, hey, I want to get into this, and they're expecting this to just be easy. I'm going to just sign up, and then there's going to be a deal waiting for me, and I'm going to make a lot of money. But just because it's a simple and fast, which is very true, does not mean it's easy. So what's the reality?
Yeah, we recently got a email from one of our new students. We don't get many chargebacks whatsoever, but there was one that came in. She's like, hey, looking at your videos, looking at your students' videos, when I got into the program, I'm looking at the modules. I just didn't know it was going to be this much work. Hey, the reality of it is, it's going to take work. It's going to take time. Anything worth having, it's going to take hard work. Any type of niche you get into with real estate investing, it's going to take work. The whole concept mobile home investing, it is easy. If you think about it from point A to point B, it is pretty easy, but we'd be lying to you if we say it's not going to take any type of hard work, any type of dedication, perseverance, sacrificing, just like anything else throughout life.
Yeah, it's very, very simple. Like the process of getting these deals done is very simple when you find those opportunities, and they're fast. I mean, we've done deals in less than 24 hours. So those are all very true, but it does take work. Don't think that you're just gonna, hop in here and just. Some people, they do a deal on their very first, week, but it could take time, and you got to be dedicated. You got to be persistent.
And the good thing is, whether I always say this, whether you work with us or anyone else in this space, as long as you have a blueprint as well as a network of peers that have the blueprint as well, you guys are not in this alone. So yeah, it's gonna take hard work, it's gonna take time, but you're not gonna have to feel like you're in this road alone. You're gonna get all these questions answered. You're not gonna have that fear lingering around your shoulder. And the time, as long as you have at a minimum 5 to 10 hours a week that you can really dedicate to this craft, you can be successful in this niche.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys are getting value. Definitely give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Continue to let us know where you're located. We love seeing where you guys are at. So let's jump into number 4.
Yeah.
So expectation number 4 is that you're gonna have to do repairs on your property. You're gonna have to fix and flip these. You're gonna have to buy it and do the repairs and figure all that out before you can resell it. And so what's the reality, Jay?
I shake my head on this one because, when we came into mobile home investing, we were so focused on buy and hold deals and passive income. That's all we were doing was fix and flipping, and we became cash strapped. And it's very difficult to go out there and find investors, like hard money, compared to real estate investing. So don't be like us, right?
No, don't be like us, and just understand that a lot of the buyers in the market when it comes to mobile homes will do the repairs themselves.
Yeah.
They're okay. They understand that they need to do these repairs as long as the home is priced correctly. It's as long as they can factor in those repairs to get it to that retail price, they don't mind doing it.
Yeah, and a lot of the time, sometimes the home doesn't need any repairs. The owner of the home is taking excellent care of the home. It's in great condition. They're still asking for retail price, but that's fine. Again, we're still just going to leverage, our time, leverage our knowledge to go out there and serve them. You don't always have to go out there and fix and flip your first few deals. We actually recommend to stay away from that, when you're first starting out. Just really focus on your business, building as much revenue as possible. That should be your main focus coming in. Passive income is great. We all want that because that's going to allow you to free yourselves from your jobs. You can focus on continuing to build your business, but it's very hard to scale your business when you just don't have the revenue lined up.
Exactly. So don't think you're going to have to come in here and be a handyman or try to fix all this yourself. There's strategies, there's ways, and we, like Jay said, we actually recommend you don't do that. You use some of our other strategies to actually build some cash first, and then you can do the fix and flips and handle that.
Manula says, I saw many opportunities on the 55 plus age, good deals. Can I buy the mobile home with these owners and move it to an all age community? And is this possible? How much is the average move for the mobile home? So this is absolutely possible. Of course, there's all types of rules and regulations. You're gonna have to check, are they in a current lease agreement? Are they not in a current lease agreement? Do you have to give that park first right of refusal? Are we talking single wide, double wide? Is this a pre-HUD home? Is it a post-HUD home? A lot of pre-HUD homes, they can't be moved. Is the home ground set? Is it not ground set? And when you're talking about the cost factor of the move, this varies from region to region. In some places, if you're moving, a single wide, 30 to 50 miles, it'll cost you somewhere between $5,000 to $9,000. If you're looking at a double wide, that might be somewhere between 7 all the way up to 13, 14 grand, depending on what needs to be done.
There's a lot of factors when it comes to moving, and what I would encourage you to do is don't be afraid to invest in properties in 55 plus communities.
Yeah, those are our best deals.
A lot of those are our best deals. You just have to understand the way to sell them, who's gonna buy them, and a lot of times the 55 and plus communities actually have the cash to buy the property. So I wouldn't be afraid before you decide to actually move it. Do a little bit more research on that park and figure out is there a market for this property in a 55 plus community, and can I sell it in place, because it's going to be a lot faster and a lot cheaper to sell it in place than to actually move it to a new park.
Sure. That was a great question, by the way. Thanks for emphasizing it takes hard work. Absolutely. We don't want to not stress that. Coastal Georgia in here, Minnesota, Virginia, Minnesota, a lot of Minnesota in the building.
Yeah, Manuela, I'm glad
yeah,
that was value to you.
Great.
Thank you for asking that question.
Absolutely.
So,
You want to get into the next one?
awesome. So number 5
Yeah.
is that titles are easy. They can be easy. They're very easy in a lot of states. I mean, we have transferred titles literally in minutes in
Yeah.
Arizona, where you take the title in, you sign the back, and you change ownership. It's so
Yeah.
fast. But that's not always the case. So what's the reality, Jay?
Yeah, the reality is you're going to run into issues. Sometimes, there's going to be no title on the home. Sometimes there is going to be a title, but there's going to be lien holders. And the worst situation is there's a lien holder that, has probably deceased. We've even ran into situations where the lien holder was a bank and that bank doesn't even exist anymore.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of things that can happen with the title. And the thing is, you're going to kind of have to figure out where to go, how to handle that title to actually transfer. We've even had, if the home is affixed to land, there may be no title. So you got to figure out how to get that title produced for that VIN number, or, liens on the title. There's just a lot of different things that can happen where it makes it a little bit more complicated. The best case scenario is that it is not complicated and it's very easy, but just be prepared. There can be situations where you're going to have to do some work on the title.
And we always look at, protecting our time. If there's so much time and effort that it's going to take just to get the title situation fixed, you got to make sure that it makes sense for your time. If it's just kind of like a broker deal, we're only going to make $2,000 on the deal, and it's going to take us 2 weeks worth of time just to get everything situated, that deal might not be worth it. Right?
Yeah, that's one thing that we really stress to our students is like, hey, put a value on your time. Yeah, you can get the deal done. It's experience, you're learning, but put some value on your time. Your time is valuable. Your time could be better spent you helping another person or helping more people than getting stuck in a deal and making less money. So that's a huge thing that, beginners they think like, what's a deal? I have to do it. You don't have to do it.
You have to protect your time.
Have to protect your time.
We can always make money. We can lose money. We can make money, but that time you can't replace that. I found my first deal last week. Can you talk about purchasing a mobile home park, reselling to a tenant? Congrats on getting that deal, by the way. Congratulations. And we'll probably need a little bit more information on reselling to a tenant.
Yeah, there's a lot of strategies when it comes to actually, if you're going to buy the home with your own money, if you're going to more so use contracts, if you're going to broker the deal. The main thing is you want to make sure before you resell that property is that you get that buyer qualified to live there. That's huge. I can't stress that enough, that you don't want to just sell this to anybody and put that person in a bad situation. You want to make sure that you follow the procedures to get them qualified to live in the community.
And also make sure you collect some form of deposit. We'll get into this in a second, but they're going to go through the application process, but we want to make sure that they have some type of skin in the game so you're not wasting their time or your own. So we'll need a little bit more information. We can get you a little bit more clarity on that. We got Virginia in the building. Hello guys, I filled out my application. I just haven't set my appointment yet. Do you have experience in Colorado market? Absolutely. There's a ton of opportunity out there in Colorado. We've had some success students out in the Colorado area as well. We are grateful that you're even thinking about, joining our program. As you'll see when you join us, you'll see there's a lot of people out there in the Colorado market. We're all a big family. So we got the help, we got the service for you.
Yeah.
And we got another comment. Thanks you guys. No, thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys are getting value from today's live, I'm having fun, but drop us a like, hit that like button for us, man. Let us know that this information is valuable for you guys. We really appreciate you guys taking out time this morning to join us.
Absolutely. And it seems like there's a lot of people in Virginia in here.
Yeah.
Virginia, Florida, Texas. I'm seeing y'all. Those are some really popular mobile home states. So that's really exciting. So let's jump into number 6. So number 6 is that buyers, if they like the home, they're gonna buy the home. Like, this is one of
Perfect
those
segue.
expectations that we get. They like the home, they walked it, they said they want to buy it. What's going on?
Or their family came in all together and they all love it. They say they're
They
gonna
loved
buy it.
it. Yeah,
And
high
then,
fives when they leave.
yeah, but then, 2 days go by, 3 days go by, 4 days go by, and you haven't heard from them, and now they're non-existent. So, guys, whenever you're dealing with this situation, it's great that they like the home after they walk the home, but if you're not collecting some type of earnest money deposit, you're doing yourself a disservice. They can like it all day, and then they'll go and look at another property that same day, and maybe they like that one more, or maybe they just have some cold feet and they're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, the reality is that buyers are flaky.
Yeah.
That is what we tell all of our students. So what we do, like Jay said, we always try to get some skin in the game. We try to make them make a commitment with some sort of deposit. And we try to send as many people through those properties as possible. We're like, hey, you like it, you got to follow the process. I mean, of course, we would like to hold it for you, but if you want it to be held, we need to know that you're serious. You need to put some money down on it. And, even if they like it and they even put a deposit down, there's still a chance that they don't get qualified to live in the community. So we're always sending people through until we get that deposit and they get approved.
Yeah.
We're not taking the home off of the market.
We just don't trust the buyer's word, to be honest with you. We've had so many flaky buyers out there that it just doesn't make sense for us to take our time and take the buyer's time and not collect some type of a deposit if they truly love the home. It's always about creating a sense of urgency. If your buyer feels like they're the only one that's walking that home and they've got all day and night to make a decision, well, chances are they're going to stall out on you. So we try to always create that urgency, let them know, hey, we got buyers walking in today, we got buyers walking in tonight, we got buyers walking in tomorrow, we got buyers walking in tomorrow night. There's always
buyers. It's always
through.
buyers. Even if there's no buyers, there's always buyers. Yeah. So the creating urgency is huge. We go through that in our course. We go through that. We tell our students that all the time. So definitely don't trust the buyers. Unfortunately, know that they're flaky and make sure that you're always sending people through. So number 7 is that, and this we hear a lot, is that people in mobile homes, they're broke. They don't have any money. And we touch on this a lot.
We touch on that a whole lot on this channel.
Yeah, and that's one of those main stigmas where, coming into this, you're thinking that, what I'm saying? You're so used to associating mobile homes with 8 Mile and all these different, lower end affordable housing type of things. And honestly, you would be surprised. The reality is a lot of these people have cash. They have money. They just want to live in a more affordable life. They choose to live in an affordable life. And the demand for these properties are so high, they'll do whatever they need to do to get into the properties, right?
Yeah. We've seen many times, individuals have high 700 credit scores, low 700 credit scores. They care about their credit. They care about their money. They care about, providing a decent home for their family. It's just they choose to live a more affordable lifestyle, or they're really trying to work on their credit so that they can eventually go and buy a stick-built home. So, don't put that stigma on these individuals. These are hardworking people. They work a lot of hours. They have great core values. They want what we all want. They want a home. They want that freedom. They want to continue to grow. And we're providing them a stepping stone into creating a better version of themselves as well.
Yeah, and when you talk about the 55 plus communities, a lot of them they just want to downsize. They don't want a big house. They don't want all that responsibility. They just want something nice and affordable and small that they can live comfortably in.
That's why the tiny home craze is going crazy right now, and that's why so many park model homes are getting built and being sold, right when they get put into a mobile home park. A lot of people, they need these homes. They just choose to live a more affordable lifestyle, or just reducing the amount of space they need for their home. So getting into a couple of these.
We got one more for you guys, but we'll get into a couple of questions first.
I stay in PG County, Maryland. We have 2 mobile home parks, Fernwood and Flowers. Yeah, and hey, if you've only got 2 as well, we always say expand your radius. And don't be afraid to travel out to find more and more mobile home parks. Even looking at mobile homes on land. I joined late. Utah. He's in Utah. Maybe already talked about this. Do you need a real estate license to buy and sell mobile homes?
No, you do not. No, you do not. You do not need a real estate license to buy and sell mobile homes. You may need a dealer's license to buy and sell mobile homes, but it's a lot easier to get that dealer's license than your traditional real estate license. Most of the time, you just register for it. You do a background check. and there's maybe like a multiple choice test associated with
But
it.
we always say, really just focus on driving as much revenue as possible in the beginning. A lot of people, they look for different type of obstacles out there, like whether it's, I don't have the time to study, or, okay, I bought the course, from anyone, but, I need an LLC, or I need this trademark, or I need my license. Just focus on going out there and knowing how to find homes, because let's just say in a perfect world, you go out there and you get that dealer's license, everything's good to go, you have the LLC set up, but you don't have any inventory, you just have a piece of paper to your name. It doesn't really make sense. So most of the time we've seen across the country, there is no mobile home investing police out there. Go out there, get just a handful of deals completed, but when you're ready to scale, doing 3 to 5 deals per month, then it's time, okay, let's lock in, let's get this LLC established, let's go ahead and get this dealer's license set up.
Yeah, make sure that this is the track that you want to take, that you enjoy it, that you're making progress before you get into all the paperwork and the logistics. We always tell all of our students that, and they're seeming to have good results with that.
Yeah, and have whenever you go and get it, have your business pay for it.
Exactly.
We're not coming out of pocket ourselves, for our hard-earned money at this point. We're gonna have our business pay for that license when we do get it. So I hope that helps. Let's see if we can get a couple other questions. Okay, so I found a deal on Craigslist in PA. The price I can't afford.
Okay.
Marketed it to get buyers list going before I purchase. However, none are cash buyers, so I don't think I can wholesale. So a lot of this all depends on timing. I'm not sure how long you have that home on the market. What your situation looks like, what you've done as far as testing that home, what type of homes you've tested. There's a lot of factors that go into play here.
Yeah, depending on the price that you're looking to pick it up, you could still wholesale it on payments, as long as you're able to pay off whatever the seller wants on that property with their down payment. So the people that are going to come in and actually make payments on that property are going to give you a down payment. Make sure that's enough to actually pay off the seller, and you can create cash flow off of that opportunity.
And it also depends on where you're marketing the home as well. So some sites are better than others. We market in multiple places to find multiple buyers. There's a lot of sites out there, and it all depends on the testing. That's why we have our students test. Testing is very vital, very important before you start taking your time and then the seller's time. What's the process of getting the LLC in Phoenix, AZ?
Hey, and just like any other state, you'll want to talk to an attorney.
Yeah, we are not attorneys. We are not.
No, but it's usually very simple. You have to file something with the Secretary of State. You have to actually file your LLC. You can do this. We've actually started when we got started, we did our LLC on LegalZoom or on any of those online sites, or you can go talk to an attorney about it. But don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
It's usually not very difficult.
If anything,
Just filing
the
paperwork.
easiest way is to go through LegalZoom. That's what we did when we first started out. Very easy, very inexpensive as well. Let's see. I just signed up for the masterclass course a couple of days ago. Peoria,
yes,
Arizona.
welcome.
Looking forward to meeting you guys. He's in
Yes,
Phoenix. Yeah.
yeah.
Congratulations on taking that first step. That's the hardest thing, just making the investment in you. But to get you from where you are right now to where you want to be, it's going to take an investment in yourself, your time, your energy, your money, and even your faith. So I salute to you, and we are more than happy to serve you. And I know the family's in there.
I said, welcome to the family.
Welcoming you
to
into
the
the community as well.
And you're in the Phoenix area. You're in Peoria. Great market. That's where we started. Tons of opportunities. We're still doing deals out here in Arizona, so don't sleep on it. There's opportunities out there
Since
for
I
you.
can't wholesale, I can buy the home that's in the park and resell. If so, do we both have to get approved, me and the tenant I'm selling to? So that's a really great question. Most of the time, if you're looking to wholesale any type of property, a lot of the time we're not necessarily getting approved by the park manager. Your buyer will have to get approved through the park.
But if you're planning to purchase the property and own the property, you will have to have some sort of agreement with the park saying, hey, I'm going to keep the lot rent up until I do resell it. We don't like to get approved like a typical lease agreement. What we use is a storage agreement. So we would encourage you to talk to the park manager about getting a storage agreement.
And a lot of time, the park managers don't know what a storage agreement is whatsoever. It's going to take a lot of education. We go into this in our program as well, so you know exactly what to say. Because the fact of the matter is, a lot of them, they're just uneducated, and then they have to go and talk to their manager or their owner. And some of the time, they're not educated, so you find yourself talking to their attorney, and a lot of the time the attorney doesn't even know what it is. But for the most part, the park is the one that's drafting up that storage agreement,
Right.
when you do get it done.
Awesome.
Will this video be available afterwards?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely it will.
Yes, it
Absolutely.
will.
Again, guys, if you guys are getting love, let us know. Continue to drop in, where your market is. Give us some likes, man. And let's get into number 8.
Number 8, the last one on the list is that.
Last but not least.
And this one's a good one. This one's a good one. Jay came up with this one.
Hey, hold on. I didn't come up with any other ones.
You did, but you did come up with this one. Okay. Free homes will always make you money. That is one of those expectations. I hear a lot of people talking about free mobile homes. I found a mobile home for free. Then they automatically think because it's free, you're going to make money with it. But what's the reality of that?
Yeah, the reality is a lot of park managers will try to, provide you this free home just because they can't find anyone to actually put the work and time in that it's going to take to actually bring it up to park standard and then eventually end up selling the home. So you'll end up getting a free home that needs, $8, $9, $10,000 worth of work. And sometimes the park will even still continue to charge you for lot rent during this process. So, be sure you're just doing your due diligence whenever you get any type of free home. Sometimes you get free homes and they're really great, really slamming deals. But many times we ran across, these are homes that we really want to stay away from, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of times when we see free, you got to look a little deeper. You have to run those numbers because free does not always mean it's a good deal. It sounds like a good deal. I know when we first got started, they were selling, one park in particular was saying $1 homes, $1 homes. We're like, $1? We ran over there, but the homes were older, they needed a lot of work. And when we ran the numbers, we would actually be losing money. Yeah. So be careful with that. Be careful with the free. It can be a good deal. We've got students that have gotten deals for free and they've made money on them, but it is not always the case. You have to do your due diligence, your due diligence, and you have to run the numbers.
Yeah, sometimes they'll offer a free home for $1, but they forgot to add on the other $9,999 that it's going to take to, fix up the home and pay the lot rent that they're charging us during this process as well. Not to mention all the utility fees as well. So that's what we've got for you guys, man. I hope you guys love that. You got value out of this video. We always say, we're going to repeat it. Go ahead and smash that like button. Let us know, below. Leave a comment if you guys did get value out of this video. If you guys are interested in joining our family, Samir, how can they get started with that?
Yeah, we're going to actually add a link below this video where you can apply to join Trailer Cash Academy, join the family, get into this amazing world of mobile home investing and join the journey with us. And if you're just, getting started, you're not too familiar with mobile homes, go ahead and check out our free webinar. We're going to go into a lot of detail about how this works, what are the secrets behind what we're doing, what our students are doing to see success. And we want to be able to serve you and help you get started.
Yeah, thank you guys. And then, man, for you guys that stayed on this entire time and took out time out of your morning, we really appreciate it. You guys are definitely rocking with us. And, the main thing for us is we got to get you guys this information. We're doing a disservice to you guys if we just keep all this in our heads. I got to get this out of my head. We got too much in there. Excellent. Show me the link.
Okay.
Absolutely, Mike. Can't wait to have you in the family, brother. Can't wait to have you in. We'll drop the link below this video right after. I love doing these lives. Great info as always. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. And we're gonna try to continue to do on these lives monthly. Yes, great. I'm loving it. I love you guys are getting this getting value from this. We're gonna try to continue to do these lives monthly. I think it's great. We're able to provide you guys information. Like if you guys have questions that we're able to get answered. And then once this live is posted, salute to what y'all doing. Appreciate you so much, Kevin. Thank you both for being so awesome. Great info.
Loving the love.
We appreciate it. When this is posted, continue to drop your questions in. We're an open book. If it's not us answering the questions, our team is on the alert answering the questions as well. We just want to make sure you guys aren't left out there in no man's land with no type of information. Google is not always your friend when it comes to this space.
Absolutely. So thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a great rest of your day and get out there and get some deals.
Yeah.
All right, guys.